Hello, good people. It's day 18, and today we're looking at, well, we've been focusing all along on like the actionables and then keeping the habits that you have gained out of the process of letting go. And you know, when you get to 18, 18 till I die, when you get to 18, what happens is responsibility starts to fall on your hands. Suddenly, you can vote. Suddenly, you can take decisions in your hands. And I remember when I got to 18, I was like, wait, today I'm going to do just everything because you know what? I have a card, an ID card, and I'm 18. So on this journey of letting go, on day 18, yes, we are getting there. And 18 is a sign of maturity. And when we talk about maturity, it's that ability to be able to just not act out of impulse. You know, when you are, before you get to 18, you're just impulsive as a person. You just make decisions because you can make them, not giving yourself a moment of thought. But when you are 18, hey, or when you are mature, you know, you could be older than 18 but not mature, yes. But when you are mature, you are able to give yourself that space where you are able to first think before you respond, pause before you respond. And so on this day, as we keep on the habits of that we are gaining out of the process of letting go, and in order to be able to keep it up, it's important to pause before we respond, not to act out of impulse. Give yourself a moment. Must I respond right now to this? Must I do it immediately? And you remember the breath we talked about? Yes, let that be your comma. Give yourself that moment of a comma. You know, a long sentence is just redundant unless you put a comma. So if you can take that pause, breathe in and out, and then ask yourself whether it's that moment to respond, whether the action is necessary at that moment, that way you grow to maturity. You get that moment of maturity. And in one of the lessons I learned from Daniel Goldman, he mentions that it's for a mature person, or yeah, someone who is intelligent, the most important thing is that ability to reflect on their actions, not just for the benefit of themselves, but for the benefits of their interaction, just that awareness of themselves and the environment, what they call emotional intelligence. And so that ability to pause before you respond is like working a muscle of your brain. And the muscle of your brain, there's that muscle that the more impulsive you are, the weaker the muscle. But the more you're able to pause before you respond, then the better you strengthen the muscle. And so on this day, day 18, yes, day of maturity. Yeah, that's what I will wish you, that you pause before you respond. Before you get into that anger burst, before you do that action, just take a moment, take a deep breath in, pause, breathe out, three deep breaths, and see what happens thereafter. So I wish you a good day. Enjoy the Tuesday. Pause before you respond. You have the power to choose. So by pausing before you respond, you give your brain an opportunity to maximize its potential. Bye. So much love from here.